Welcome back, guys, and today we are venturing deep into the eerie landscapes of the Western Plaguelands in search of one of the most elusive beasts in World of Warcraft, the rare Carrion Bird Heress. Known for its haunting screeches and ghostly presence, Heress isn't just any tame, it's a challenge that tests your patience, skill, and knowledge of this cursed land. So stick around, guys, as we track, strategize, and finally tame this legendary creature, adding a truly unique companion to our collection. I'm your host, Rayman from Respawn Games, and let's get to it. So, Heress is a unique two-headed vulture that haunts the skies of the Western Plaguelands. And as a rare spawn, Harass is not only a formidable foe, but also a coveted companion for hunters seeking to tame one of Azeroth's most elusive beasts. Harass belongs to the Carrion Bird family and is notable for its ghostly yellow, sort of transparent appearance, a feature that sets it apart from other vultures in the region. It basically looks a lot like Spike Flare, only kind of semi-transparent is really the only difference. The spectral coloration is reminiscent of Apeland model vultures, which are known for their two-headed design. Heress's ethereal presence adds to its mystique, making it a sought-after pet for hunters. So, as a rare spawn, it doesn't really appear on a fixed schedule in terms of its appearance, which makes it all the more of a challenge, I think, for the players. So the spawn rate it's not really precisely known, but players have reported waiting for extended periods to encounter Heress. I've waited up to an hour, I think, and it came. So, probably around an hour or two. And in terms of its lore, it's quite limited, but its presence in the Western Plaguelands ties it to the region's dark history. The Plaguelands are known for their association with the Scourge and the devastation wrought by the Lich King. Creatures like Harass, with their spectral appearances, are often seen as manifestations of the land's cursed nature, embodying the lingering death and decay that pervade the area. Now, in terms of taming, for hunters, taming Heress is a rewarding endeavour. As a carrion bird, Heress sort of offers abilities that could be beneficial in various combat situations. Its unique appearance and the challenge involved in locating and taming it make Heress a prized pet among the hunter community. So, in terms of Heress's drops, again, not that special. It's similar to Spike Flare, really. It's a bunch of junk to start off with, and then you get sort of the Knight's Breastplate at 9% drop, Sentinel Trousers at a 9% as well. But after that, you know, you're going down to like 4% for Huntsman's Bands, Knight's Leg Guards at 4%, and it just gets worse, really. So there's nothing really that stands out amongst the drops. You know, there's a couple of sets you can get, like the Jazzerant Bracers or the Jazzerant Leggings. Like, that's a set in itself, but again, is it really worth, you know, waiting hours on end and trying your best to get it? I don't think it is. I think these are just what people have found, and honestly, I think you're wasting your time trying to find that sort of thing. But I'm just giving you guys the kind of information that's there, so there's nothing really that stands out. But if you guys want to look for it, then by all means you go for it. Although some of the abilities are quite cool. You got Fevered Fatigue, which reduces an enemy's intellect by 5%, and its strength for 5% for 20 seconds, which is really useful. And then you've got Swoop, which inflicts physical damage to enemies in a cone in front of the caster, stunning them for 2 seconds. So I think both quite useful techniques, to be honest. So yeah, worth getting. In terms of its location, like I've said before, it's in the Western Plaguelands. It's only a small area of the Western Plaguelands compared to the Eastern Plaguelands, but it's sort of in the western region, sort of just on the outskirts of Tristful Glade, sort of by Fellstone Field, and it's just sort of northeast of the Bulwark. So it's pretty easy to get to. It only kind of goes in one little area, sort of flies around in like 3 different directions, but it doesn't go very far, so it's pretty easy to find. Plus, if you're on the ground, you can see its shadow, you know, on the floor when it's in the air, so it's not too bad. And as usual, guys, we are going to start our journey here just outside of Stormwind. This is where my Hearthstone takes me, and the first thing we're going to do, I'm going to show it to you on the map where Harass can be found. So we're just going to be going to the Western Plaguelands, and it's just there. See where I've marked it on my map. So if you want this add-on, it's called Silver Dragon. It's an amazing add-on. I would not be where I am today without it. It highlights where all the rare mobs are, rare pets, rare items. It's all on there, and it shows it on your mini map. So it's really, really useful. And the first thing we're going to do, guys, is we are going to go to a stable master. And if you haven't been watching my videos previously, it's absolutely vital to go to a stable master, because it's pointless going all the way out to try and find a rare pet and you not being able to tame it because your stable's full. So what you need to do is go to the stable master, make sure you have at least one slot available, just the one. I always have 5 just in case, because I'm always, obviously that's my channel, I go around taming these rare pets. So yeah, make sure you guys do that. And then we're going to, basically, because it's such a long journey, I'm not going to fly there manually. I'm going to go to a flight master first, because it's such a long journey. Like, I'm gonna skip it in this video. I know I said I'd skip it in my last video, but it wasn't that long. But this one is a very, very long time. I think it's like 10 minutes worth or 9 minutes. So I don't think you're going to want to watch me babbling on for 9-10 minutes. So yeah, I'm going to skip that. So the flight master here, the closest one I could see was here in Stormwind.
What can I do for you?
And yeah, we're just going to fly there.
Light bless you.
And yeah, I'll skip it from here until we get a little bit closer. So if you guys are new to my stream, my stream, do that on a Sunday. If you guys are new to my channel and you like what you're seeing, then drop a like and subscribe for me, because there's plenty more where this came from. There's plenty more pets. And it's something I try and do at least twice a week. And if you guys are interested as well, I do a live stream every Sunday at 8:30 PM UK time. So, and what we tend to do is I'll go through a list of pets, and I'll try and get as many as I can in the stream. And when it hits about 10 o'clock, so about an hour and a half of stream, and it hits about 10 o'clock, I'll do request a pet tame. So the audience, i.e. you guys, get to send me a message and say, hey, what about this pet? Can you try and get this one? And I'll be like, yeah, sure, we'll try. And yeah, I just do that for the last hour or so, and it's really fun. Sometimes it can be pretty wacky. Sometimes it can be, well, not good because they're not there. Sometimes they're killed. So it all depends. It's just a bit of fun. So tune in if you guys are interested. Anyway, we're just now approaching the flight master in the Western Plaguelands now. We're not far off. And then we'll make our way to where Heress should be. So I'm not sure how many of you guys have been to Western Plaguelands. It's a pretty dreary place, just like Eastern Plaguelands. They're both similar in that way. I think Eastern Plaguelands got more of a dusk, so with no darker vibe to it than the Western Plaguelands. Western Plaguelands looks quite normal in comparison, I think. But yeah, it's they're pretty cool areas. Obviously, I haven't been there too often, apart from when I'm looking for rare pets. Pretty much the only times I've been there, to be honest. But it might be different for Horde players, for example. Undead players might go there quite often. So, yeah. And yeah, I think we're just coming up over this hill now, and I think the flight master is just here. Yeah, in this place. And yeah, once we get there, we'll fly over to where it should be. It should be, in theory. Okay, so we're here now, and we're gonna fly over, and let's just hope and pray that it's there first time, which would be nice, wouldn't it, guys? So it doesn't happen all that often, really. Which is great in a way, because, you know, you want to have a little bit of a challenge when it comes to hunting rares. You want to be able to... It's a nice feeling when you've been camping patiently and going on every so often, and then randomly logging on, and then it's like, bam, it's there, and you get it quickly. Great feeling. So it's just down by here, in like this sort of wooded area, and it's usually flying around in this spot, see? But unfortunately, guys, it's not here on this occasion. much to my dismay. But you just got to camp this area out. Just fly around, not very far. It won't. It doesn't go far at all, and just kind of hope that it appears. You know, sometimes you'll see the shadow on the floor. I thought I'd fly out just because I wasn't sure how far away it would fly, but I kind of went around the farm there, but I didn't have a lot of luck there either, as you can see. So yeah, just kind of fly around by here. Stay a bit close to where the spot is I've marked on the map there, and where I've shown you on the map as well, and it should appear eventually. You just have to camp it out. Log on every half hour or so and look. So, let's see. So unfortunately, guys, something went wrong, as you can see there. It showed 1 second of me taming it. The weird thing was the clip. It just did. I don't know what happened really. I think I must have clicked off record, and it just didn't show me taming it. So you saw it briefly, like for a second. So there's proof that I got it, but for whatever reason, it didn't continue. It didn't do the full clip, but that's okay, because we've got it here. I've shown you what you need to do. Basically, if you're not aware and you're new to this sort of thing, because it's flying around, you can put a frost trap down. It is affected by a frost trap. You put a frost trap down, press tame, and it'll fly directly into your frost trap. It's pretty straightforward. And I'm just showing it off a bit now. You can see it kind of, it's sort of translucent a bit, semi-transparent, shall I say. Really, really cool looking bird. Same as Spike Flare, but just transparent. Yeah, nothing really to attack around here apart from the odd bear and the fox. But anyway, guys, that is Harass. I'm your host Rayman from Respawn Games, and yes, guys, remember, find your prey and stay steady, my fellow hunters. I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you all very much for watching.
I wish you well.